It also, every life event is related to social security currently, right? Unfortunately, I didn't see social security on the slides. I always see health, but social security is not only health. Social security is much more like, currently you have something related to social security, right? You're working here, right? You need to have a PDA-1 here. An entitlement document, you're allowed to work here, right? Has anybody his entitlement here? Okay, 2 of us, yeah. They are social security people, right? Of course. Yeah. So we have to look at the benefits for those injured people, for those who do lifelong learning, and that would count. They want to have entrance into benefits, sickness benefits, accident at work benefits, pension benefits, right? And it's not only a generation problem, like it's also older generations. Like people spending their retirement in Spain, from Germany, from Austria, right? Mm-hmm. Look at the user, at the end user, right? What kind of benefit he will have from out of this exercise which we will be performing in the upcoming 2 years. And I think the large-scale pilots, both in education and social security, they create this big chance, because social security is very sensitive. We cannot do any experiments in social security. That's not possible. Because whenever we have a use case and somebody doesn't get his benefit of health care, of pension, then we fail. Because this could be rather fatal. Yeah. And I think these 2 large-scale pilots are a very, very good opportunity to transform that into our communities. And I think that's why I'm here. And that's why I'm like focusing on business. I want to explain that to the community so that we can create that added value.
I think people who can explain things coherently, clearly, in layman's language to decision makers is going to be the make or break of this project. Trust. End user, that's what people care about. So the original question we're talking about here is, how will DC4U address these core business requirements, whether it's for education or social security? Now, can you envisage what success story might be 2 years down the line? And that's the open question.
Yeah, I can reflect on the business side a bit, because this is our task, our responsibility, and I'm glad that I hear a lot about the architecture that will solve the issues we have, the requirements we have. Yeah, I guess DC4EU will make a change in the social security and contribute significantly to the digitalization that we want to perform. Yeah. We feel great pressure in social security to digitalize our processes, and we did a lot in the last years, together with the European projects, with the EASY project, for example. This brought us really a step forward, but now we still have a gap related to the citizens. So EASY is dealing with the communication between the institutions, but our processes have to be digitalized until the end user, and this is what we are caring about. From my point of view, there are 3 stakeholders that are interested in this issue. Yeah? One is the governments in Europe, the ministries. We see that the single market is a huge pillar where we all are relying on. We need it for an economical, for the economical benefits. Yeah, and we see that with the PDA-1, with the posting issue, we try to arrange things on an administrative level. But this was not completely satisfying in the last years. We did a lot in the member states to deal with it. A lot of member states created databases to store the PDA-1 forms and to give verifiers the chance to check what they are presented by the verifying process. But in the past, it was not complete, the databases, the data quality was not that high. A lot of things changed already with the EASY project, but we are not at the end, still not. For us, it's important that we improve there. And in the last years, the social partners have not been happy with what is going on. One aspect is fraud and error that we cannot avoid at the present moment using paper forms being shown, PDA1 forms on paper. There's no way of revocation. There is no way of updating any forms, and this is an issue for the employers, mainly because they want to have a flexible method. They want to contact the social security institutions on Friday in the afternoon and say, okay, on Sunday, somebody has to be posted to Spain or elsewhere to do a job there. And the social security institutions must deal with this and must be much more flexible like they are at the present moment. Yeah, and last not least, as the citizens, from my point of view, are expecting this from us as the institutions. Myself being a citizen, I'm wearing 30 or even more credentials in my pocket, on plastic, on paper, whatever, and I would be lucky to get rid of it and have them in a wallet.